Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Cashy Castaways. How are you this morning? How are you, Todd? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah, that's the way it should be this morning. So you went and got all your stuff yesterday? Good morning, chicken. Did you so it was an uneventful trip? Because it's about 3 hours all total, isn't it? To and fro? And no, this is not a sponsored video by Krispy Kreme, even though if they want to send me some free coupons for some free donuts, that would be good, but some, some coupons. Good morning, Mr. Sadie. A coupon. No, it's a coupon. It, somebody in my previous life called it coupons, and I can't remember who it was. Yeah. Good morning, James. Let me tell you what. Well, it's one of those English things. We move the accent around on certain letters, and it makes the word sound different. Good morning, Padlin. Good morning, Mr. Bumcrack. Hope you're doing, or good afternoon, Mr. Bumcrack. I hope you're doing well today. Good morning, Vintage. Um, oh, sorry, I was doing other things and wasn't paying attention.
Oh, y'all missed my whole spiel. Dang it. Oh
Well,
well.
they could hear you.
No, they couldn't.
Oh, they couldn't hear you.
Bumcrack said, we can only hear you, Tom. And we can only hear and see you. So,
Good morning, Jabus. Or is
so
it
I was just
Jabus?
saying to Tom, who calls it coupon? It's not coupon, it's coupon. How do they say it in England? Do they say coupon?
Well, it's one of those peak. Good morning, Hank. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in forever.
That's how I spell it. Coupon. Or that's how I say it.
Well, that's like pecan and pecan,
A
or
pecan is
crappie
that
or
thing you
crappy.
put by your bed to pee in instead of making it to the bathroom. A pecan is something that you get off of your tree in the backyard. Those are pecans, not pecans.
Well, depends on where you're from in the country.
Nah, doesn't matter where you are. Pecan is the wrong way to pronounce that.
Hank, have you been doing good? I haven't. I haven't seen you in a while in any of the chats. Maybe once,
Sputtered.
right after Christmas. Maybe. Hope you're doing good.
Hank. Bum.
Well, I usually get up with Roberta when she gets up, and this morning I didn't even hear her get out of bed, which I only slept about 30 minutes longer. I don't know what the deal is with that. Because Mars, she has to get up early because she has to go to the office
Right,
on
Jabus?
Mondays.
There's pecan and there's coupon.
There's
Cashy.
no Q in coupon.
Then why is that the proper way to pronounce it?
Okay, look here, Mr. School Teacher. I'm not in the mood to debate linguistics this morning, okay?
Pronounce
The
coupon.
pronunciation of words.
Here's what I found.
Because if you go down to Louisiana, the pronunciation just goes all to hell.
What? Gwen said it's always been coupon, so there.
Okay. Well, she's just an actress. She's told us she says
knows
what she's told to say.
She knows the Lord's English. That's how they pronounce coupon in the Bible, is coupon.
Okay. Stretching there, aren't you, Todd?
Deuteronomy somewhere.
Well, my wife is a Bible maven, so is that the way they pronounce it in the Bible, honey? Nothing. She's working. She's not paying me attention. Lord have mercy. Kind of took a step back from online things as much since one of my dogs went blind. Oh, that's terrible. I hate to hear that. Still reselling and
some would say the ancient Aramaic is kind of translated incorrectly.
Lag says, baby Jesus says coupon.
Well, all babies talk funny until they get a little older. Anyway.
Well, you know, Archie Bunker always said turlet, and it's in a toilet.
Yep.
So, you went and got all your stuff yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get it all listed?
Yeah. Sadie sent me a picture of his death pile and said he's going to start doing some more listing. And I just laughed. I said, what he showed in his picture is not a death pile. It's just maybe 30, 40 items sitting on a desk. I have 300,000 or 400,000 items sitting around.
He's got a gravy job. He don't need money. He's got plenty of it.
You're buried. No. That little... Here, I'll show you the picture you sent me, if I can find it. Sadie said his son sold a calculator, and he put the word boobies on it. You know how you can make boobies in the calculators? See, that's Sadie's death pile. That's maybe 30 things. Good grief.
Is that at the office, Mr. Sadie?
Multiply that by 10,000, and that's what I have.
Do it again. Wow.
It's in his garage.
Dang, that's a clean garage.
Anyway.
Mr. Sadie, you better get on that. It's going to take you forever to get it all listed.
Yeah, I could list that all in 2024, Lag. Come on.
Yeah, there's your little gold star right there, Davis.
My problem is I always find more good stuff to buy, and I never finish the last bunch of stuff I bought. $32 items.
Mr. Sadie said that was his garage at home, and he has 32 items. Get it right.
Okay. I'm not going to bring them over here, but I'll show you one of my pickup items.
Okay. Mr. Sadie, what are you doing since the boss is away? Just lounging around the shop, drinking coffee, talking on the internet, riding around the property so the cameras will pick you up every once in a while? Good morning, Nostalgia. How are you this morning? Todd's gone to get something. He's on show. Okay, here we go.
I'm
Guess
coming.
what? Guess what I'm doing?
You're filming yourself.
Oh,
Oh my god! I was so disturbed by a reseller video I watched that I had to put a reply video up to that stupidity. Do y'all want the preview of it now, or do y'all want to wait till this afternoon to watch it?
well, let Todd do his thing first, and then you can do yours. What you got, Todd?
I bought 55 pounds of loose Lego.
Loose Lego, is that the kind of Lego that if you look at it wrong, it'll be humping your leg? Loose Legos, loose morals.
That's gonna be a fun experiment.
It sells pretty good by the pound. Does it have minifigures in it?
I don't know. I haven't dug in them yet.
So, what are you going to do with those, Todd? You
I'm
gonna
gonna.
you
I
gonna
don't
just
know. I
rebox
thought
them and
I'd
ship
like
them out?
sort them by colors and just sell them by colors or something. I don't know.
Oh,
I think if you just sell them by the pound, I don't even think they care whether they're colors or not.
Oh yeah. Uh, let's see. Type it in. LEGO.
Roberta says you need to sell them by the pound and wash them in bleach before you ship them.
And sold listings go.
Did you get them pretty cheap? Oh, who am I asking? You buy everything cheap,
Uh,
except for gold and silver. You buy everything else pretty cheap.
I paid up for them a little bit. I paid like
$10.
for one tub I paid 30, and the other tub I paid 25. But there's a lot of weight there.
But you're in for about $1 a pound max then.
Okay.
Unless my math is wrong, math. That's gonna be what I'm gonna tell you about. Math is hard. 25 plus 35, and you've got 55 pounds. I think that's $1 a pound. Don't trust my math. I'm just a damn YouTuber. What do I know?
So it'll take you a month to sort those, Todd.
Well, it depends on
It doesn't take,
what.
it doesn't take a month to throw them in a box and weigh them up.
No, if he's gonna sort them.
He'll look and figure out that that's a waste of time.
Well, I think he wants to go through and see if there's any minfigs in it or not.
So here's a sale: 4 pounds for $24 plus shipping.
Now you're going to go on John's show again and tell everybody you're having a good February. Stop pissing these people off, Todd.
I don't. Some guy really got upset with me. He was saying, "Oh, the economy's great, and we're doing all this good." And I said, "What?" Because Josh just sat there and told him our economy's going to be rough, and I pointed out a few reasons why it's going to be bad. And then he said, "If the economy's so bad, why are your sales up?" And it doesn't make any sense. I was like, "Yeah, it does. Maybe I know how to resell better than you do."
It doesn't work that way. It's about what you sell.
So anyway, yeah, I didn't mean to upset anybody, but
Man, the hell with them folks. They need a wake up call. I'm tired of I'm tired of walking around on thin ice because people are so sensitive. Man, screw them folks.
Who was that?
I don't know, some idiot in John's chat.
John who?
John or Josh, one of them. Josh.
it was in Josh's chat.
I, Joni made me go to Costco and everywhere else yesterday. I couldn't watch Josh's show yesterday.
Todd, did you see what Texas Bandit said? He says, "Are they all Lego? Or are they mixed brands? Lego people are a bit anal."
It's all Lego except there's some like little Hot Wheels cars and stuff mixed in. I will have to sort a little bit. It won't take long, and I'm retired. I got nothing better to do.
It takes a lot to tell the difference between a Lego and a Hot Wheel. Are you sure you can do that?
Yeah, I'm
Did
good.
you have to pay a buyer's premium, Mr. Sadie asked? Good morning, Craig.
Yeah, this auction has a 10% buyer's premium.
That changes it all. You've got like $1.10 in them. You should have passed.
Yeah, whatever.
And this it says in the dead skin cells from stepping on them.
Oh man, I think I still have bruises from 40 years ago when the boys had those. 30 years ago. It didn't ever fail. Whenever you got up early in the morning to go get your morning coffee, there'd be Legos spread on the living room floor.
Craig. Todd was doing show and tell.
All right, can I rant now?
Yeah, go ahead and rant.
So here I am last night, after dinner, after watching John's live last night. Me and Phoebe fell asleep in the recliner till like midnight. So I woke up and couldn't go back to sleep. So I was this in my For You page. This idiot reseller shows up in my chat. I'm like, you know what? He says that this email is the kiss of the. It's a clickbait title. I'm like, what is this idiot talking about? And so you start watching the video, and the guy's claiming that he got 2 emails, and if you ever get them, that's your sales are going to die because they're switching servers. And one of them was reminding you to leave feedback for buyers, and the other one was something about top rated, something about you can do this to be top rated or some shit like that. And I'm sitting here, and then he goes on to tell everybody, I only do reciprocal feedback, and I'm sitting here thinking, that should be screaming to the 4,000 people that have watched this video that I am an ignorant SOB because you are the seller. Once the buyer has paid, they have done their part. I'm not going to leave feedback for them because they might scam. When did idiot? Anyway, that's not the whole purpose of this. And so then he goes on to tell you that and he can prove it to you. And he shows the stuff that he listed 2 days ago that has little to no views on it. And he says, before y'all come at me and see that I haven't promoted it and I don't promote, that's not the reason. And I'm sitting here thinking, that's probably the reason. And so he shows you these new pants that are supposedly some hot brand or something I've never heard of before. And he's like, these have over 100% sell-through rate at $40, and I've got them at $19.99, and I'm still getting no traffic on them. And I'm sitting here thinking, the math right now is really hurting my head because this ignorant SOB doesn't understand that there's no such thing as over 100% sell-through rate. All right, and the next thing is, if you've got an item that sells every day at $40 and you hate eBay so much that you won't even promote at, like, let's say you promote at 10%. eBay's going to sell that at promoted listings. It's going to charge you $4. And so you have a net of 36 plus the rest of the fees. You are so fucking stupid that you'll go, I hate eBay so much, I'll just sell them for $19.99. I will lose $16 in the battle with eBay. How ignorant is this SOB? I don't want to pay an extra $4 in fees. I'd rather lose 16. Is math that hard these days? Are the young people of the world so ignorant that they cannot understand math? Even if you only sold it for 35 and promoted it, you're still $11 ahead of your dumb self. I mean, he could promote at 10% and be anywhere above $24 and make more money. Does eBay want to show you an item that they make less money on, or an item that eBay makes more money on, and in turn, if you know what you're doing, you make more money on? It's
Good morning, Mike. As far as the feedback goes, when you pay for an item, it automatically
it's
you
automatic.
automatically get a positive feedback on it. Because I
Nobody
don't pay because nobody pays any attention to feedback anymore.
listen to the old man. Todd, Todd, if you can understand, I mean, Tom, if you can understand this, how difficult is it?
I mean, no, I a guy bought something from me. He bought some pedals for his bicycle. I shipped them to him. It wasn't supposed to get there for 4 or 5 days. It got there. It got there in. Let's see. I shipped it like today. It got there 2 days later.
Did you ship
Did
them in
I
a
get
box?
feedback from him? Nothing.
Did you ship them in a box?
Huh?
Did you ship them in a box?
Yeah, I put them in a box. No, actually, I didn't. I put them
A poly mailer. I mean, a
in a
bubble
poly
mailer.
mailer.
I was waiting for you to ask Todd how he's going to ship those Legos.
Uh,
I was waiting,
Nah. I knew he was gonna put them in a box.
but
But then again, he might throw them in a poly mailer because he could save 75 cents.
I mean,
I might do.
math is so simple, and so you've got 4,000 people, and the comments are just loaded with people. It really takes a lot of guts to stand on courage and principle of not promoting. You're standing on ignorance, buddy. I mean, do I want to promote? Do I want to give eBay any more money? I do not. Don't get me wrong, but do I understand where the playing field has gone and to be even with competition, what I have to do? I absolutely understand it. And I'm smart enough to look at the landscape of the platform I'm selling on and realize there's a difference between promoting on eBay and pay per click on Amazon. You can live in a world. I've hardly ever promoted on pay per click on Amazon, and I've sold millions of dollars on Amazon. You can live in that world. It's much more difficult to live when the search shows up different, and each item has its own listing in an eBay world. It's just, man.
Well, you know, the advertisements of some of these YouTube videos is promoting. People are promoting their product. eBay calls it promoting. It's advertising. It's what the hell it is. You're
It's all
paying for your product to get out there in front of people. And when you look at one of Scott's long videos, he's got about 10 video commercials in there,
maybe 12.
maybe 20. But that's all it is. eBay calls it promoting. It's advertising is what it is, and everybody advertises.
Oh, Anissa, let me see if I can find. I think I threw the packaging away. I was so mad. I've got a short video about packaging today. I'll just tell you what it was. This person had 16,000 feedback or some crazy shit like that. Johnny ordered some Vicks Vapor Rub, the little bitty things are a little bit. They're not making them anymore or whatever. She paid like $25 for the two of them. And so if you've got a $25 order, is it too much to ask to throw them in a 30-cent box? Is that too much to ask? So here's what the guy did. Get this 16,000 feedback. She ordered them on January 12th. These things showed up on January 26th. That's after That's insane, is what that is. And so here we go. He took bubble wrap and bubble wrapped them. That's a good start, right? He bubble wrapped. These little things aren't uh, together. They're no bigger than this. Together, they're just two little jars. Uh, then he took some craft paper and he wrapped around them and he taped the craft paper. And then he took some of that plasticky feeling brown tape stuff
Mm-hmm.
and wrapped around that and slapped a label on it. That's how he packed a $25 order with bubble wrap, craft paper, and some tape that he made his own fucking package out of.
Are those the little containers that are about the size of a $half?
Yeah, and probably an inch tall.
Yeah. Okay, I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Who in the world? You've got 16,000. You've got thousands and thousands of items. How long did that take? How much time and labor did it take you to 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 save money by expending all that labor to bubble wrap to craft paper, and then your customer gets something that looks like it was packaged by a 3-year-old. It looked like some art school project.
Here you
Lag
go.
says he's up to 40% promotion, 42% promotion.
I got
I'm
my
glad
I got my label on right here. So this set's ready to go. The label kind of helps hold them together, so good to go.
Why did he just stick it in a bubble mailer? If he wasn't going to give it any real protection, then he could have just stuck it in a bubble mailer and called it a day.
It makes no sense. I mean, those small boxes are so freaking cheap. Let's go look on my favorite box, people. Let's go look see how much they're on Supply Hut. You can say with code Bearded Picker. All right, boxes. So I'm assuming since this guy sells so many, what size box would I have taken? Maybe this 5x4 by 2. Buy it now.
Something.
39 cents without my discount for a box. You add my 5% discount on there, you're down in the 37 cents. I don't if I can for 37 cents, if I don't have to become MacGyver and make something, I'm in. And if you get the 644, which is a little which is a box is folks, if you're looking at boxes like on Supply Hut, if you get the boxes that most people use, they're cheaper. Like here's a 644, which is a little bigger, but that's a very common box. They're 35 cents. They're 30 if you buy 100, they're 35 cents each. And then you could be 33. With the kindness of my heart, you could be at 33 cents. For 33 cents, I am not. I'll tell you, I'm not being MacGyver. How much labor does just say you sell? God forbid you use your eBay coupon and get the 4x4x4s for free, and get free eBay boxes. It's God.
Yeah, people don't figure time into it. That's the reason all the delivery services are doing so good for right now. Is that people just don't want to spend their time standing in a grocery store because you're probably going to have to wait in line.
There's the MacGyverness that show. When they showed up like that, I knew I had to video it.
That's
What was it in the package?
Hold on, let me get to the end of the video. Oh, never mind. I must have more than one when I open it.
just y'all don't forget to go see.
That little bitty vapor rub. See how small it is? It's way smaller than the mouse.
Dang.
2 of those.
Y'all be sure to check out his Vicks
And they're-
Vapor Rub video today.
I'm trying to do the math to add up these 3 clips and make sure they don't go over a minute. So they'll. I got 4 seconds too many. Damn it.
So you can keep it in the short format. But I just don't think people put much emphasis in in feedback anymore. You know, it used to be a big thing.
Nah, nobody cares about people. I mean, I'll do my best to get the negative taken off from dumb. Like I got a neutral the other day because the guy. Let's see if they took it off. I didn't even look yet because he said it stayed for a week in Alabama. I'm like, dude, the post office is closed for a week. What do you think is gonna? They're gonna go. This guy is so damn important that he needs his keyboard in California tomorrow. He needs his vintage keyboard. Let's put everybody's lives at risk to get this guy his keyboard because he wouldn't order one on that side of the country. The people look at that anymore either. Whenever you look at something and it tells you where it's coming from. Oh, I don't have a 0 day today. I have a sale today.
It's
Guess what? eBay took it off.
cool. Well, really nothing you can do with. I'm surprised they didn't have. A lot of times when we're having bad weather around the country, they'll have a bar, a note across the top of the screen saying, you know, expect shipping delays because of bad weather.
Yeah, Amazon and this says Amazon's training people. You're 100% right. They've trained people to be even less flexible with shipping. Whenever I order something on Monday and I ordered it through our Prime account, guess when it's coming? 2 days Prime, which should be 2 days shipping, and I ordered on Monday at 9 a.m. When's it gonna be here? Should be tomorrow, right? Tomorrow, or Thursday at the latest.
Yeah.
Well, no. How about Friday? Friday. I could ship it from here to California and get it there. You know what I mean? That's nothing special. Amazon Prime is really it's becoming nothing special.
I
And then
think the
what
reason I think the
okay,
reason that eBay Auto is really doing really well now is because people have realized that when you order something from Amazon, most of the time, if it's a big item, it's not coming directly from Amazon. It's shipping from the seller, which is a parts place or a what do where they go out and take off parts off vehicles and stuff like that.
I've already forgot what I even ordered. What is it that it was poly mailers. So whenever these YouTubers they lie to you when they tell you that Giro Pack or whoever that Chinese company is the cheapest bubble mailers on the internet, don't believe them. So Giro Pack was like $12 even before you took $12.99 for 100. If you took 10% off or whatever it was going to be $11.79 if my math is. Um, Here's 100 on Amazon, $9.29. That to me is cheaper than $11 or something. And then if you decided, you know what, I've got Felix money, uh, which I decided I would live life as a rich person like Felix. You can double it up at $15.29. That gets you 200. So don't believe us YouTubers. Sometimes we lie.
Um, and this, what are you selling over on Macquarie and Posh that are selling over there, not on eBay? Good morning, Maggie. Good morning, Maggie. Excuse me.
Damn right, Felix. It feels nice to order more than I need. Just to stack. Todd stacks gold. I just stack poly mailers. I'm probably gonna lose. I'm probably gonna lose in the end, but if the world goes to hell, I'll trade a poly bag for a banana sandwich or something.
Okay.
We're moving on up. Hell yeah.
So now, do you have or you can't put used perfume on eBay anymore, can you?
You can't put used perfume on eBay anymore.
Shoot, for the price of some of the bottles that are selling for over on eBay, just sell the bottle and say, "Oh, you can have the perfume for free." Because those, you'd think they were, some of those bottles are going for, filled with product prices.
Well, there are still perfumeries in the world you can take your empty bottle in and get it refilled.
Really. There
I got,
used to,
is that what we're calling my kitchen sink?
at
No,
South Park Mall, which is our upscale mall, it's got a Neiman Marcus, those kind of places. There used to be a perfume store in there that you could go in there and blend your own perfume. Because I had an elderly lady that worked for me for a while, and she went in and got her own. She had her own fragrance.
Sure, it is 24K. It says it right on the bottle.
And this makes a good point here. I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat. I'm behind. There is no risk of cross contamination for spray perfume. You might get athlete's feet from, Roxy, you in my mic, from a
from
stank
you.
pair of used shoes.
I mean, the number one ingredient in most of those perfumes is alcohol.
Yeah. I had an uncle that, I mean, he's been long dead. I mean, long, long dead. He had an alcohol drinking problem, and he was on some meds that was given to him by his doctor. And if he put aftershave on, and it had alcohol in it, he had a reaction to it.
So I should just take this, what's left of this, and just dabble it in the beard and watch the women just flock to me. Oh, there's nothing left. There's enough. There's enough for a couple days of lady wrangling.
So your shoes, your clothing items that you had listed on Posh, and then so did you also have them listed on eBay? I'm all up in your business this morning, Art. I can see if you why the perfume would sell because you can't list it on eBay. Um, but the clothing items, maybe people are just people that are looking at Posh are into clothes, and that's what they want to do. They don't want to deal with everything else. They just go buy their clothes.
Can I sell anything but clothes? Oh my god! Y'all sell clothes. Me and Todd will be over here doing whatever. We'll be selling Legos. I did sell this. Still gotta send this out today. I might as well go ahead and while I'm sitting here with it, I might as well let's go ahead and reset it.
I found this in my death pile this morning. I've had it 4 years. $30.
Wait a minute. Hang on, Todd. That's the Simpsons. Excuse me, the Simpsons game.
Yeah, it's a PSP game.
Okay. I'm sorry, I clicked on the wrong screens. What was it you were saying?
Me?
No, never mind. Never mind. I'm just having an old man moment here. I've got too many buttons and too many people talking to me. Uh,
I do sell clothes. I don't mind selling clothes.
yeah, South Park is they've got Neiman Marcus and there's a couple other stores. Yeah, I'm turning into Biden quick. Good morning, Harlan. It's I don't know. I honestly look at Amazon and eBay, and I don't go any further. Because if I'm doing it anybody else besides those two, then I might as well go ahead and go directly to the retailer, auto parts place, clothing stores, if not directly to the manufacturer, because most of them have stores now too. It's not that really bad. You know, they've got Louis Vuitton and Coach and that kind of those kind of stores. Back after Roberta had her liver transplant and she was going back to work, I went into the Coach store, and I was on the look at a laptop bag. You know, really nice ladies laptop bag. That thing was $1,800. I said, no, ma'am. I'm sorry. So as I was leaving the store, I whipped it into Louis Vuitton, and it was $2,200 there. And I said, what am I getting for $2,200? And he said, you're getting a very nice bag. I said, what kind of warranties on it? He says, there's no warranties on it.
And why is he looking for a women's bag? Right there.
Shut up. No, as if you had been listening and paying attention, I was looking for Roberta's laptop. For $2,200, and the fact that they only have about $20 in those damn things, plus including shipping,
They
those
should give
things should have a lifetime warranty on them.
the 4-year-old who did all the work should get some kind of commission off that.
Yeah, the opportunity to sell another one. I'm
Harlan,
with you. If
Harlan's,
I spent $1,800 on a bag, Anissa, Roberta would take my head off at the shoulders.
Harlan's down with PSP. I thought you got an ointment for that rash, Harlan. What the hell?
Hermes and Channel. I don't know what that is. I don't know those fancy brands.
What channel is that? Is that like
I'm sure that's Chanel, but you know it's Channel.
I live in Alabama. That's channel.
Yeah, I'm wearing Channel number 5.
It's some kind of camouflage. Uh, very close to Canal. Channel 5. I think that's ABC down here, James.
Mr. Sadie, you said you watched Pete's video and you respectfully disagree with a couple of things that he said.
So I didn't watch it, but the people are saying it's not a good time to resell. He told everybody because of the economy, it's not a good time to start reselling. Is that what he told them?
Kinda. Yeah, he was mainly talking about why 2024 is going to stay pretty bad for reselling.
Right.
And he backed it up by saying his sales tapered off both in his store and online for the second half of 2023 and the beginning of 24.
Does nobody take any responsibility because it could be the items as the economy changes and as people's money. Remember, the reason why 2023 wasn't as bad as it was, Josh hit on it a little bit yesterday when he was talking about credit card debt. And for the first part of 2023, credit card usage and credit card debt piled up at an all-time high. So that was people trying to survive, people trying to get by in the raising the inflation that's happened over the last couple of years. And now that that's starting to run out, it's they're only going to buy certain things, and so what are you? I'm telling you right now, I was maybe a year too early. Used items are going to take off, folks. If you're selling used items, and you can deliver value to customers, you're going to do fine. And that's what reselling has always been. Reselling has always been about selling things that people need. There's an aspect to the antiques, but those people always have money. I'm telling you, they're watching what they spend, and it's not the platforms as much as it. I'm gonna tell them tomorrow on the show tomorrow. First thing I'm gonna tell them is I can tell them whose fault this is, and the reason why the reseller market has so collapsed, and we're having so much trouble. It's all these fucking idiots that voted Democrat. I'm gonna tell them tomorrow.
Here it goes. 24K, Felix. Is it
All
pronounced Hermes, not Hermes?
Hermes, Hermes,
Hermes.
Hermes.
Because I'm looking at the way he's spelling it. Anyway, so you're saying that some bags run for 5 to 30K, but can reach up to 500K. I'm telling you what, if I was to sell a bag for 500K, I would be flying on a private jet to deliver it to the person.
And then after they get real comfortable and everybody feels good about themselves because they didn't vote for Democrat, I'm gonna sit back and tell them. And now the rest of you that voted for these fucking rhinos, you're just as big a part of the problem.
Well,
Until we wipe the government out from corruption, folks, this is a cycle that's created of our own doing by the people who supposedly are we have elected to run this country. Yeah, their Ponzi scheme on money has run out, and they are having to do something. The Great Reset is all about resetting the Ponzi scheme, folks. They needed a war, they didn't get a war, and now they're doing whatever they can.
I'm not doubting what you're saying,
Reset.
Felix, because I know nothing about high-end bags. Roberta's got a couple of Coach bags that she bought at an outlet mall, but she doesn't go out and drop. She's just as happy with going and spending $20 at Walmart.
James, if it rhymes with herpes, you probably need to see a doctor.
Hermes. Okay. That's like what was that bag that Belks used to sell? Anyway, rhyme with herpes. Okay, don't jump on my style. I fly to deliver. Don't copy me. I'm just serious, you know. I was watching this guy. He's not. He doesn't have a. I mean, he's a bookseller, antique bookseller, and he doesn't sell through eBay. But he was talking about that he flew first class to London to deliver a couple of to deliver a full set of Anne Rice first editions.
Hey, Felix, I saw a video today. Made me think about you. Have you seen some of the videos of like a Middle Eastern guy? He walks into a classroom or a meeting or something with a backpack on. He walks in, looks around, throws the backpack, and runs out of the room. To watch all those people just scatter. Those are. And then behind it they put that music behind it. It's going dun, 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 run. So if you come next time you come to the U.S., Felix, we need to make some videos throwing backpacks around and watching people run away.
He's probably got a British accent.
Felix said that was his brother. Nice.
Like I like the Dune books. I just never cared for the movies. They're just they take too much of a deviation from the books.
I finished Game of Thrones. Now I'm gonna have to watch porn to keep up with that for the week.
Watching what?
Game of Thrones.
Okay.
There was more body parts running around in that damn video in that 8 seasons. Don't worry if you're sitting there thinking that person there, she's at least mildly attractive. Just wait an episode or two because she's going to have them out bouncing around.
No, I haven't seen the new one. Did they make a new one, Lag?
Felix said he was raised in Maryland. He doesn't have a British accent.
Oh, he just has a Yankee accent.
Felix, how do you say car, Felix? Are you parking the car? Do you
Packing the car.
do you sound like Carol? Could Carol come on here and tell us how to talk Northern?
But Felix, you were born in the Middle East. You weren't born in the States, were you? You have such a diverse background.
Felix says you're parking the rolls.
You packing the roll.
Packing the rolls at Bahaba. New offer. What you got?
Y'all just not right.
He was born in the Columbia Hospital for Women. There you go. That says a lot, Felix.
In Washington D.C. But you're not a U.S. citizen. Isn't that what you said one time? I thought if you,
He could
I
be a
thought if
dual.
you,
He
I
could be a
thought you,
dual citizen. His mother's American. I thought.
yeah, but I don't think he has a U.S. citizenship. I thought he said one time, or maybe he doesn't have a U.S. passport. You better get one, boy. No,
He
I
said,
am not.
uh, "You can come over here and be a dreamer, Felix."
He has dual. You're looking for a green card. Are you now? Be serious now. You can't get a green card, and you were born here. And your mother's a U.S. citizen.
She
You need,
probably became a citizen after
yeah, if she becomes a citizen
he was
and
born.
before him, then he doesn't become a citizen because I went to school with a boy whose mother was Irish, and she became a U.S. citizen, but he had to apply for citizenship because he was not, even though he was a child when she became a U.S. citizen, it did not transfer to him too. Now that could have changed because that would have been like 1973,
He
72.
he said he was here diplomatic passport.
Uh, are you part of the Saudi royal family?
So, anybody buy the NFL conspiracy with Taylor Swift?
I don't pay any attention to anything with Taylor Swift in it because she's a nutcase. But anyway, that's my opinion.
There's a lot of people who think that she's a plant for the Democrats.
Nope, I hadn't heard anything about that because I don't take anything she says or Brittany says or any of those because all they're doing is self promotion. Speaking of which, it's just down to the two in the primaries now, isn't it? Trump and not Hillary,
But
her.
let's. Oh, you talking about what's her name?
Yeah, her.
The one
I'm
that,
having an old man moment. Her name just went flying right out of my head.
and she was your governor there in South Carolina too. What the
Yeah,
hell?
she was a good governor. I would like
Yeah, they were shouting old Miss Haley down yesterday of
Haley. Yeah,
being a warmonger.
I really would like for her to be Donald's vice president.
Ain't no way in hell.
I know, but I would like for her to be
For what? Why would you want to constrain Trump like he was last time with
because
another
he
line?
don't. Nobody constrains him, Scott. You
But you
know
don't
that
want a
he
vice
doesn't.
president. you don't want a vice president that doesn't have America first. And Nikki Haley is bought and paid for. She's still suffering from the trauma of being labeled a brown person in elementary school. If you believe that horse shit, uh, she's bought and paid for by the same ones who bought and paid for DeSantis.
Well, she would be the best candidate for a future president, a Republican president.
You're out your mind.
And
We got to get away from
I
the
would,
party.
because if she was to run for president, I would expect every woman in America to vote for her. If not, then they're not standing up for women.
And I would expect for her to be just like George Bush. How Bush turn out for us? You'd be in constant wars because she is bought off by the warmongers and the defense contractors. She lies out of both sides of her mouth. She might as well be a Democrat.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Anissa. I don't see. I mean, I don't know is anybody running against Biden. I thought there was a couple. I thought there was a couple of cowboys from California that were running up against him.
It's not going to be Biden. Mark my word. In the first part of May, they're going to go. Biden has dementia so bad that we need to roll out Big Mike. And remember, I told you this. We're still in January. The 1st of May, they're going to roll out Big Mike, and they're going to say we need Big Mike to save the country, and they're going to try to siphon the black vote away from Trump. The problem is Obama has showed how much he hated America and black people. So.
Yeah, I'm.
I was watching a guy last night or night before last. Very interesting. He thinks that we're already in the tribulation, the 7 years of tribulation. And if you read about the 7 year tribulation, there's the first 3.5 years it will be under one ruler, and the last 3.5 it'll be another. And if they roll out, if Biden exits stage left, there are a lot of people that 3.5 years that they're thinking Biden was completely step down in May, and then Kamala will finish out, and Big Mike will run. There you go. Felix, you're 100% correct. The two-party system is fair. We don't have a two-party system. We have a one-party. We have a uniparty. They're just great actors. They are bought and paid for on both sides for the same thing. If you think that oh boy, what's his name out of South Carolina, old Graham didn't have something to do with the way January 6th rolled about.
Who?
Graham.
Lindsay?
We've had enough from the state of South Carolina. That's why we can't have that Nikki Haley, because we're currently dealing with that bastard from. I mean, how long does South Carolina get to screw with this country? How long does Strom Thurmond screw with this country? You guys need to go away. South Carolina.
Strom Thurmond was a good senator because he looked out for his state.
Y'all need to go away.
Just like
need to go away.
What was his name from North Carolina?
Jesse Helms. He was a bastard too.
But he looked out for his state. Jesse Helms. He looked out for his state. That's the reason he won, and he won every time by a landslide with a lot of Republican votes, is because he looked, when it came down to it, he looked out for the people of his state. I don't trust a damn senator or congressman or president to look out for me, because they would sell you out in a heartbeat.
How about we go back to the Constitution? Senators should not even be elected the way they're elected. Until they change, we need to go back. Senators should be elected by the House. Each state's House legislators should be electing the senators. Senators. That's why there's no big difference between the House of Representatives and senators anymore. Senators represent states, and so you are correct that they should do things for their state. The House of Representatives represents the people. Senators are should be elected by the governmental houses in these states, like the Constitution says, and the House of Republicans is popular vote.
Are you talking to me?
No,
What I want to know is, I thought that the House of Representatives paid for. I mean, they control the money.
they
How
do.
is it that our presidents of all parties can just arbitrarily do an executive order and spend a damn bunch of money?
Shouldn't be able to, but
It's because we don't have a speaker that says, "Oh, wait just a damn minute here. I'm the one that says you can spend the money." Well, me as the representing the Congress, not you. I mean, I don't understand that. We've just gotten so far away from the business of running the country to everybody's trying to get reelected.
they're in the business of selling out the country. They're in the business of lining their own pockets. They don't care anything. There was a report came out. Was it one day last week that showed that the head of these, like let's say your boy Lindsey Graham, whoever his chief of staff is the one that does all the voting and all the stuff. The vast majority of it, the voting and stuff, is handled by each of these Congress people's staff. It's not even the elected person doing a lot of the work. It's very interesting. I mean,
It's
it's not
just,
a shock. They're just there. They're just there collecting checks.
yeah. All right. It's 10:02. I gotta go.
Damn it!
We'll kick off a show right after I close mine now, Scott.
I got to edit video because I need to teach people about math.
Because I am going to try and keep my show at an hour.
What?
And so anybody can, if anybody wants to have a show after me, knock yourself out.
Roberta just cracked the whip.
Josh says here, like a president that's pro economy and anti war. Yep.
What
That's
does he know?
Roberta.
His president is Baby Castro. What does he know?
Josh is Canadian, isn't he?
Yeah,
Dude,
Castro.
you got your own problems up there.
Castro's son is president of Canada, prime minister.
No, it's 9:03. Baseball, it's 10:03 here. We're on real time. Anyway, you
It's
guys
still,
got any final
it's still an hour
words?
of baseball. I realize that time is very, very tough for you, but it's still an hour no matter what time zone you're in.
Um, y'all got any final words before I shut this horse down?
Josh is in a difficult position because he's got Baby Castro on one side and he has to deal with Biden for his business on the other side. It's no wonder he looks stressed out so much.
All righty. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us this morning for coffee and nonsense.
Please carry around your calculators and understand you can do math. You can do
When in doubt, pull the calculator out.
math.
All right. Y'all have a
Out
great
your
day.
ass.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
When in doubt, pull the calculator.